Good evening, everyone. This is my, well, first of all, let me just say who I am. My name is Jaden. For those that, do know me and those that don't, I am a futures trader in Crystal Academy. Uh, this is my first mentorship round of mentees. And I really want to speak on that first because, I officially joined Crystal in like April, May, and became a mod around that time. And, when I was brought onto the team, you know, I was I was very nervous to be able to teach people how to trade just because I never really had before. I just been really doing it on my own, trading in my room, enjoying my little free time, everything else like that. And then as I started to live trade more and more in front of people, I started to get more and more messages about like when are you going to do a mentorship? When are you going to do a mentorship? And at first I would just be like, oh, I'll think about it, I'll think about it. But I can only ignore people so much. But before I started getting actual threats, I mean like actual threats of like, if you don't start a mentorship, I'm gonna find your address. If you don't start a mentorship, I'm gonna tell Sierra. And once you bring up Sierra, I mean, I gotta give in now. So nonetheless, that's when I kind of decided to go about starting a mentorship. And I just really want to thank everyone who ever reached out to me in the beginning, because y'all really did give me the confidence to do this. Uh, you know, because trading is something I love. It really is a passion of mine. And I always try to show that every day. Because I understand, how life-changing this can be, but I also understand how difficult this can be. And I always wanted to be, a vessel or someone to look up to in terms of how to go about this, because this stuff is hard. It gets lonely, it gets depressing, it gets many things that can weigh on you mentally and emotionally, especially if you start comparing yourself to others. So I just wanted to be a beacon of light, if you would. And while I can say that I haven't always believed in myself as much as others have, eventually I came to, and I came through. So, thank you to every single one of my round one mentees. I have nothing but love for every single one of you. I'm gonna give a speech on every one of you because all of y'all truly do mean a lot to me. Y'all showed up for 6 weeks, man, and y'all really gave it y'all all. Especially I actually got pretty sick, like very, very sick during the mentorship. And I really couldn't have asked for a better group of people, because they were understanding, they were supportive. They were asking me if I'm getting better. Most people be like, I want a refund. And okay, cool, I got you, bro. So, what I'm saying? Like, I just appreciate all them, during that time. Cause I understand how inconvenient that can be, because everyone's in their own way, trying to do their own thing, change their own life. And I get that, 100%. So, I really couldn't have asked for, a better group of people. And plus two, like I always preached from the beginning of the mentorship, I'm gonna give y'all my everything, but I always want to like have like a community of students that was like helping each other, because just from like a school perspective, we're not in school anymore. You know what I'm saying? So if someone is struggling, I wanted there to like, and I just wanted everyone to like help each other out. And that's something that always like just like made me feel really happy, like see like not only is everyone like starting to understand what's going on, but like y'all are able to help each other, because that shows me I'm doing my job as a teacher. And I never thought I'd be a teacher, because I'm not a good teacher like I thought I was at first. But like I said, I thank every one of y'all because y'all made me better. And that's really what I'm trying to get at. Y'all made me a better teacher, you made me a better person, and you made me have to like hold myself accountable in certain ways that I didn't always have to at first, in a sense. So, I appreciate y'all for every single thing of that. And that's my little speech to all my mentees and everything like that. And before we get started, I got to give a big thank you to Sierra as well, because without Sierra, I wouldn't have this platform. Uh, and I'm thankful for it. She trusted me to come on her team, uh, represent Crystal and everything for it. And every day when I live trade, every day when I'm doing a mentorship, every day, I gotta thank Sierra, because without her I would not be here. And I will always thank her for trusting me and believing in me to represent her and everything that she's established. So Sierra, with all my heart, I thank you. And you're doing an absolutely amazing job with Crystal. The gang is crazy. And I'm thankful to be a part of it. You are definitely gang for sure. So without, oh, and also shout out to my boy Wall Street, because when I was sick, and I couldn't talk. This dude showed up in the clutch. Jordan game 6 and gave my students one of the best classes I had personally ever seen. I mean, that was an absolute Wall Street for the win, man. I mean, I can't say this enough. I speak for this when I say this, y'all. We are truly a great team. But shout out to Wall Street, man. Because like I said, I was really down bad sick at one point in time during the mentorship. No excuses. I was trying doing everything I could, my power to get better. You can ask my mentees. I was trying to teach them about hikings while puffing on the inhaler. It's no joke. So you don't really know what else to say. But I'm not lying. So now Wall Street, Sierra, mad love for both of y'all. And I thank both of y'all. And once again, Sierra, thank you oh so much for giving me this platform. So nonetheless, now is kind of where things are going to get a little bit emotional for y'all because I have a speech kind of prepared for all of you. And, just going to kind of go in order based on how I had the names written down. I'm going to give my personal review on a butyrol is crazy. I'm going to give my personal review on all my mentees. So in no particular order, I'm looking right at you. I'm going to start off with you first, Moji. So Moji. Okay. Moji was probably one of the Moji. Okay, I got it. Moji is hands down one of the nicest people I personally ever met. She is so sweet, so kind, so helpful. I mean, if more people in this world were like Moji, in all seriousness, it would be a better place. I'm not joking when I say that. I can't rave enough about Moji. I just wish that we had more Mojis in this world because Moji is just come here, bro. Bro, it's Moji. Like it's Moji. Who doesn't like if you don't like Moji, come see me. I'm about to maybe throw the cap and gown off. Come see me. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. We love Moji. And Moji, listen, man. For every time I assigned a homework assignment, you submitted it. Every time you had a question, you asked. Every time you did one-on-one, you like. I love your charisma. I love your aura. I love how outgoing you are because that's how I am. I could tell you are very passionate about what you do. Like you share a lot of the same passion that I do. And when you joined Crystal, you went straight to business. I can't even lie. You said, "Oh, Sierra got a mentorship. I'm in there. Oh, Jaden got a mentorship. I'm in there." So for me, it was like, oh, she's trying to get straight to business. And I love that. I love seeing people take initiative because in trading, that's what you need. You have to be a self-driven person. You have to be a motivated individual. You know what I'm saying? So, I just, when I think about everything that Moji's done, and shout out to you making your annual funded and you're doing great things. Moji has always been one to like take initiative. And that's something I love. And Moji has been an absolute blessing to teach. She's like I said, she's a welcoming individual. I highly encourage if anyone ever has a question, she is someone I can say I trust to give y'all an answer to. And I don't give that role to anyone. I promise you, I wouldn't stamp anyone if I didn't trust them. But Moji is truly a trustworthy individual. And I always said, if I went down and out for the count, Moji got to take my spot. Sorry, that is what it is. Because she gonna come through. Because I mean, like Moji is also, she has a very keen eye, like a very, very keen eye. She'd be like, I've been noticing this and that pattern. I'll be like, dang, I didn't peep that. How'd you find that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I question myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Moji, and that's what I love. Like Moji, she's all in all, she's a very passionate person. And she's gonna be a very successful trader. She's already well on her way. Moji, you're halfway through your funded, right? Close to ballparking, like close to halfway through it. Oh yeah, I can read your lips, but close to. Okay, yeah, basically, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just I got mad love for Moji, man. She's an absolute blessing to teach. And one thing I love about Moji, she never made excuses for anything. She was there for every class, every recap, and did every assignment. And she never complained. She just always asked questions, and she's a sponge for knowledge. So Moji, thank you. I really do thank you so much for joining. By far, just I couldn't have asked for a better student for real. I mean, all of y'all are great, but Moji is like it's Moji, bro. It's Moji. It's Moji. I'm hugging you, Moji. I'm hugging you. I know you feel it. I know you feel it. I know you feel it, bro. I know you feel it. So there's Moji. Let me see. Who do we got next? All right. Now I want everyone to start a standing ovation for my biggest fan, probably in the whole mentorship, Eliana. So Eliana, by far, if I had to have a mascot for my mentorship, Eliana, I'm giving the pom poms to, and I know she's going crazy every time. Like I said, once again, someone who took initiative. I seriously think Eliana joined the mentorship. No, she joined Crystal as just a general member, just a general member. And once again, Sierra has a mentorship. I'm in there. She wasn't in for 2 days. She didn't even know who I was. She didn't even know who I was, and she just joined up. I'm like, yeah, I'll teach her everything I know. And like I said, I told her the same thing I tell everybody else. This is what I do. I'm going to teach you everything I know. And once again, Eliana, just another great student. I mean, once again, I'm going to say that by everyone. I had nothing but great students. And once again, one of those people, you like always showed up, never made excuses. And like, if there's one thing I can say that I appreciate, like another thing about Eliana, she never used her job as an excuse. And I'm not saying that everyone like does or anything else like that, but she always like, let me know like, hey, I'm having work, but I'm still going to show up. I'm still going to watch the recap, this, then the third. And, that's something I just got love for, because like I said, I'm not really one person to like make excuses, because, that's just in life. Unfortunately, we can't really make excuses. We got to show up. And Eliana, I thank you for showing up for 7 straight weeks. You were hands down, without a doubt, my biggest fan. She just showed up every single time. And she was in every live, did all the homework, and that's like really always something, I truly appreciate. And once again, she's gonna be another great trader. And Eliana, once again, another thing. I can tell you right now, I appreciate your resiliency. You are a truly strong person, and trust me, I take notes of that, because in trading, you really do have to be. I understand what it's like, to struggle and even like blow account, but you keep showing up, and that shows me how bad you want it. And trust me, I want it as bad as you do, because I want that for you. So Eliana, I thank you for joining. You, Moji, like I said, I'm giving out hugs, man. I'm giving out hugs and daps. Well, actually, I gotta say that dap for Lewis. That's my. Oh, and okay, I cannot thank Eliana for this. Okay, Eliana, for real, thank you so much for so Eliana speaks Spanish, Lewis speaks Spanish. Eliana, for real, I'm actually very serious when I say this. Thank you so much for like translating stuff in Spanish for Lewis, like at times when he needed it. Because unfortunately, that's something I'm not bilingual. So, I really do appreciate you coming in the clutch for that. When I was breaking down, how to do this and that, she would literally take what I was teaching and translate it in Spanish for Lewis. And, I'd be like, okay, what are they saying? But, I could tell that like, Lewis was understanding everything else like that. So Eliana, for real, I have never been more serious in my life. Thank you so much, because I can understand, how hard it is to learn something when there is a language barrier. And it's not that Lewis doesn't know English or anything else like that, but I could, he needed help with understanding certain things. And Eliana, once again, whatever it is, you broke it down perfectly, because Lewis understood it. And that's why Lewis is becoming a better trader. So trust me, I thank you for that more than anything, because that is something I cannot do. Because if it was up to me, I'm going to Google, I'm taking what I'm saying, throwing it in the translator, and it may not be right, but you broke it down in the correct format, so he understood it. So I appreciate that very much. And I also appreciate y'all, y'all putting me on to a little couple, dances, songs, throughout the mentorships. I can cut up a little bit at the next, event I go to in Miami, you know what I'm saying? So whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? But Eliana, for real, thank you. Thank you very much for doing all that you did. All right, next person I want to get into, I want to go to her camera when I see it. She probably knows I'm looking at her right now. Yeah, she got her hand over her mouth. What's good, Mushy? What's good, Mush? Mushy. So once again, Mushy was probably one of the most violent people I've ever had in my DMs. She kind of threatened me with everything from credit card fraud to just all around like, hey, I'm taking your accounts. No, I'm playing. But no, Mushy was really on me to like, start up my mentorship. She was joining my live trading sessions, I mean, almost every day. And when she would see me making money and everything else like that, she wanted to obviously learn how to do it. And I appreciate Mushy for that reason, because like for like she was like one of the people like, you know, asking me, so when's the start date? Okay, you said you starting when? But like I need to know, like, is that like the lock-in date, or is it gonna be like, I mean, just really on me? And I appreciate that, because like I said, I appreciate every single one of y'all who showed up and, you know, made me like really like, okay, I'm gonna do this mentorship. Because I can honestly say that even from the get-go, I was kind of so about it, because like I said, I mean, I trusted myself, but I didn't really, you know, I had to see how it go. But I appreciate you, Mushy, because you personally gave me the confidence to like, okay, Mushy is like really bent on me doing this. So you know what? If anything, I'm gonna show up for her. Even if she's the only one that shows up, I'm gonna show up for Mushy. So, you know, not Mushy. Once again, absolute great student. That's gang. Once again, that's gang once again. Mushy, if there's one thing I can say I appreciate about you for real, is that once again, not only you a strong person, but like you really don't quit. And I know that you haven't had the easiest trading journey. I know that, you know, it hasn't been the easiest for you, but you know, you keep showing up, you keep asking questions, you know, you stay active, y'all. And like that's probably like the one thing I can say like that I love about everyone in this mentorship, is that every one of these people, you know, like they just keep showing up. It doesn't matter the loss. It doesn't matter the lesson. It doesn't even matter how hard things get. Like they just keep on coming, because, you know, that's one thing, you know, I can't even, and I'm not even going to say that's something I instilled in them. That's just like instilled in themselves, you know? So Mushy, I really do appreciate you for staying consistent and showing up Zoom after Zoom. Girl, I don't care how much you cried. I don't care how much you struggled. You keep coming. And that's all that matters. Because bro, like I said, trading is hard. Trading is hard. It's always going to be hard. But just know I got you. But I know you got you. You know, it's just gonna take some time. You got you before anyone else does. So, you know what I'm saying? And plus two, me and Mushy know a little something about that, you know, blue collar life, you know, strapping on them boots, going to work in them construction fields, you know what I'm saying? So that's a steel toe sister of mine, you know what I'm saying? So I'm a real ride behind Mushy, you know what I'm saying? Because she know what that's like. So nonetheless, Mushy, absolute blessing teaching you, for real. Love it. Absolutely loved every single second. And I wish nothing but the best for you going forward. And once again, you know, if you need help, I got you. I got you. Next person I got on the list. Where is she at? Oh, her camera ain't on. So let me not say that. I want everyone to give another standing ovation to my number one op, Pharaoh. Where you at, Pharaoh? I'm gonna say this in advance. I don't know what I would be. I love you too, Pharaoh. I don't know what I would be without Pharaoh, because Pharaoh keeps me humble. Okay. And here's what I mean by that. It don't matter what type of day I have, I can make 100K in a day. Pharaoh gonna be like, you're still not a millionaire. And I love that. Pharaoh is like, if I had a sister, like another sister, I know she'd be like Pharaoh. Just be just because of Pharaoh's energy. Like Pharaoh never hypes me up. Okay. But here's the thing though. Here's the one thing I love about Pharaoh. She's a very kind and sweet person. You know, she will absolutely give me my flowers when they're due, but it's kind of like, you know, it's like a tough love, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, yeah, Jaden, like you did your thing this morning, but you know, when's that next class session? When's that next Zoom? You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I love about Pharaoh. So exactly, yeah, Pharaoh gonna make sure I never settle. Um, you know, once again, Pharaoh's someone, she's been in Crystal for a little bit. And I have personally enjoyed seeing Pharaoh's growth. You know, I can honestly say that as of recently, I feel like I've seen Pharaoh turn a corner that she's been like really like thirsting to do, but like it's finally come to fruition. And I feel like that's what like Pharaoh like really starting like trust herself. And that's something that like I have, you know, always like admired about Pharaoh, is once again, every single one of my mentees, they are, if nothing else, they are resilient and dedicated. But I have seen Pharaoh go from being a struggling trader who, you know, not that she doesn't trust herself, not that she doesn't believe in herself, but she just doesn't have the real confidence it takes, to now Pharaoh being consistent, banging out $100 days, you know. I think the other day she had, like, you know, just like building towards her funded, everything else like that. And I have no doubt, mark my words, Pharaoh's going to be the next funded trader like mentee of mine. I have no doubt about it. I have not a doubt in the world about it, because I believe in her, but Pharaoh believes in her. And, you know, that's just like one thing, you know, I'm so big on, y'all. Like, I can believe in y'all with all my heart and soul. And trust me, I will. But you have to believe in you. And, you know, that's just something I've always been big on. And I'm very happy to see Pharaoh turn that corner of, in my opinion, becoming a consistent trader. And, you know, one thing I love about Pharaoh is when Pharaoh when Pharaoh would post in gains, it would never be just the profit. It was a screenshot of the trade along with a breakdown of it, like real life, like analysis along with the profit. So I was able to track Pharaoh's progress, like, okay, entered here, stop loss here, position here, and everything else like that. And then along with the profit. So I always had confidence in Pharaoh because she would drop her analysis with the profit. So now in real time as a teacher, I can go over that. So Pharaoh, if anything about you, I think another thing I really do love about you is you are very, very, very detail oriented. And, you know, I can honestly say, and this is not to like single out, I feel like that's one thing I feel like I saw from you that stood out really from like everyone else. And that's one thing I am going to sing you out about is like you are very, very detail oriented. Like I don't know really too many people that post a profit along with like damn near essay typed out on the left of like what went into the trade. Like she would almost sometimes like put her emotions of how she felt within the trade. And once again, that's a big thing because emotions are part of trading. So nonetheless, Pharaoh, love teaching you. Can't really say it anymore. Absolutely love, love, love teaching you. I know you're gonna be the next funded trader. You know, and just keep going because you're close. You're so close. And you know, if you ever need help, like I say, y'all know y'all can reach out to me. We are locked in for life, y'all. Whether you like it or not, we're locked in. So you know, I got all y'all. But yeah, shout out to Pharaoh, man. Absolutely great student. And like I said, Pharaoh really does feel like a sister that I like never really had. So that's kind of like cool to me. You know, it's like, okay, Pharaoh, I got you. But all right. Who's next? Mr. Buffs, cut on your camera. Where's Lewis at? Where the Cartier buffers at? Let's go. My boy Lewis. My boy Lewis, man. Okay. So, man, okay. I only had 2 guys join my mentorship, but Lewis was the most consistent one. Okay. And I love that, you know, because like I said, you know, I get it, you know, there's a lot of, you know, women in the Discord, and I love that for everything. But, you know, have another dude there, I'm like, okay, I got a bro. I got a bro. And Lewis, man, looking for real, man. Like for real talk. You actually had me rolling on the floor for real when the first week of the mentorship, when y'all asked me, you know, what should I trade? What could I trade? I'm like, yeah, you know, you kind of want to stay away from NQ. It's not your thing. What does this dude do? He goes in the games chat, not even 24 hours after we start getting into my strategy. It's paper, but he posts a 8K profit. I'm like, Lewis, how many contracts were you in? Oh, bro, I mean, it really wasn't that lot. I think it was like 9. I'm like, Lewis, you were in how many contracts? He was like, I mean, it's just 9 contracts, Jaden. You be trading like 20. I'm like, this ain't about me, brother. This is about you. You just started like you new to this. What do you mean 9 NQ contract? I mean, bro was fearless. I like if just I need Nike to hire Lewis as the just do it motto, as the just do it like motto, logo, just absolutely went into NQ because he didn't know no better. And that's the thing. He just didn't know no better. He just like he heard me, but he just didn't care. He's like, oh, NQ is bad. Oh, it make money quick. Oh, I'm in there. I'm in there. Bro did not care. Thankfully, though, Lewis is better. He is recovered. We had to work with him. You know, it took some time, but now he's starting to trade properly with the contracts and everything else like that. But man, Lewis is a dog. Lewis is a dog. I'm sorry. No, none of my mentees came like Lewis. Lewis was an animal. I don't know how to say it. I'm like, Lewis, bro, I understand, you know, you want to make it, but like, bro, like you're sizing in like as if you a hedge fund. He's like, bro, it's whatever, Jane. I got it. There's no big deal. I got it. No stop loss, Lewis, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know what the thing was? This is what I like most about Lewis. I don't feel like at any point in time Lewis ever doubted himself or questions when to enter. It's just about making sure he understood his why. And that is one thing that I feel like is very rare as traders, especially in the beginning, because you have some people that they know what, like, they know what it takes to enter, they know what it takes to exit, but they still hesitate. Lewis was one of those people like, oh, I got to do A. If I see A, I do B, and then B leads to C. Okay, enter. Like robotic, and which is what, like I said, that took me forever to understand. And Lewis is just like, oh, I got the strat. It's cool. Now, Lewis, are you struggling? Nah, bro, I'm good. Like I would be, I kid you, right hand on the Bible. I would be reaching out to Lewis during the mentorship. I'd be like, bro, are you like okay? Like you're not really active. He's like, yeah, bro, I'm just making money. I'm like, okay. You sure? He's like, yeah, bro, I'm good. I'm understanding. I'm like, bro was never really falling behind. I'm like, am I doing my job? And everything else like that. So, with everything included, I'm just really thankful for like having Lewis as a student because he's just an all around great person. And like I said, if there's nothing else, I just really, really, really appreciate Eliana once again for helping Lewis out because, bro, like I gotta say, I just appreciate how you never really hesitate to ask a question. You never really hesitate to reach out. And I always enjoyed seeing you, Alyssa, Eliana drop you a little Spanish chat. I'd be like, ooh, what y'all talking about? I don't really know what's being said, but I'm gonna jump in as if I do. I'm gonna try to include myself. You know what I'm saying? So I always found that really cool. But Lewis is a bro, man. And like I said, Lewis is another person very, very, very close to becoming fun. I think he's like $1,000 off, if that, maybe a little bit less or something like that. But nonetheless, bro, extremely, extremely proud of you. Like extremely, extremely proud of you. You really have come a long way. I know you're very, very, very close to being funded, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait till you hit me up saying, "Hey, bro, I'm funded." Because if there's one thing I can say I enjoy for all my mentees is I got to celebrate some of their biggest wins with them. Lewis hit me up. I think it was last week when he had his first 1K day. And I'm glad that I got to see that. I appreciated him, for reaching out to me and let me know, like, Jane, I just made a band because, that's a big deal, especially like, I understand like as traders, this isn't something that, that we can always come to our parents about because they're not going to understand it, or we can't talk to our friends about because they're not going to get it. So, I appreciated being that person that, everyone could be like, Jane, I just made my first $100. I just made my first $500. Lewis makes his first band. I appreciated genuinely being that person that that like they could come to and celebrate with, because in a way it's like I'm helping them grow. I'm growing them as people and as traders. So I love that. I really do love that. But Lewis, can't say enough about you, bro. I could really talk forever, but y'all messing my boy. You seen with the Cartier buffs, the red Yankee hat, bro, is just him. Like I mean, come on, bro. And bro, I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna teach me some Spanish too, bro, because I'm trying to, all I know is a little me llamo Jaden. I need to get better. So when you can hook me up, let me know. All right. So the next person I want to get into, I always thought she was kind of the coolest out of all y'all. But Khalees. Khalees is one of my foreign students, not foreign exchange, because that's just weird. But she's one of my foreign students. She lives in London, right? London, am I right, Khalees? I just want to make sure. I want to make sure I'm right on this. Yes. So Khalees lives in London. So if I'm not mistaken, she is always on an 8-hour time frame difference. And I kept track. Okay. A lot of people showed up, but no matter what time I had class at, which at time was inconvenient for her, she always showed up. Always showed up. She never complained, never made an excuse. It would be, early in the morning when it's midday for us, and she's there every single day, 2 a.m., everything else like that. And I really appreciate you, Khalees, for showing, because I can only imagine, and I can only pretend like I can even understand how hard it is to show up for 6-7 weeks straight, and having to wake up in the early hours in the morning, and still have to go to work and go about your day and everything else like that, because you are in another country. And one thing I also appreciate about Khalees is she was always one of, if not the first person every single time to submit homework to me. I mean, literally every single time. If I ever assign an assignment, I could always, I know who's hitting me up on Discord. It's gonna be Khalees every time, and she gonna have, I mean, just spark notes, Harvard level notes. I mean, like she was honestly taking notes and breaking down things. I'm like, I didn't even know that. Like, so, I mean, just like real in-depth analysis on every trade, from volume to the patterns to the execution, risk to reward ratio, contract, what was going on at the time, news. I mean, just Harvard level breakdowns. And Khalees, once again, I thank you so much for joining my mentorship. You were absolute blessing to teach. I'm real big on in my mentorship. If you need help, I encourage everyone to reach out, because I can't tell if you're struggling if you don't let me know. And Khalees never hesitated. She never was reluctant to let me know if she had a question, and even just asking people in general. And once again, Khalees also someone who was willing to help if someone did have a question. So mad love for you, Khalees. Even though we in America, much love. Shout out to them boys in London. I'm not going to put on a British accent because I might never see the light of day for it. So, we're going to pretend I don't know. But if I'm ever out in London, I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let you know. So, yeah, for real though. But and I also, Khalees, what I really also want to thank you too is, like I feel like if anything, for those in the general and everything like that that do watch this video, they're gonna like know that, okay, if someone else has done this before, that means I can do it too, And I appreciate you for being like a foreign student who lives in a drastically different time zone, because, like I said, I mean, I can only imagine what it's like to have to wake up, when I'm having class, it's the middle of the day for us, but it's like early AM morning hours for you. And you showed up every single time, eyelids cracked, maybe even dozing off a little bit, but you showed up. And that's all that matters. So, Khalees, thank you for real. Thank you for showing up every single time, every single class, never a doubt. All right. So, where is she at? Haven't had good sleep in a while, but trust me, you gonna sleep great because you gonna get funded too. You gonna be funded next. Where is she at? I want to see. Where is she at? Where is she at? Is she here? Oh, I hope she is. Hold on. Give me 1 sec, y'all. Hold on. So another student I want to talk about. I think a lot of y'all may agree with me on this. So Cartier, I know I said Lewis is a dog. Cartier is a demon. I mean, I don't know how to explain this any other way. I may be showing a little bit of favoritism when I say this, but Cartier really impressed me the most. Like, I'm gonna just be like she really had me speechless at times. I mean, the way she executes, the way that she's just fearless. I mean, she's just a dog, bro. Like, I'm like, Cardi, like Playboy Cartier. What you talking about, man? We don't play. There she is. There Cartier go. Woof woof. Exactly. There Cartier is in the chat. Yeah, I mean, Cartier from beginning of the mentorship to the end of the mentorship. I mean, just one of the people I really cannot say enough about. I mean, and Cartier, like Lewis, guess what she trades? NQ. Like, y'all do not understand. It's not that I have anything against NQ, but I try to protect my students because, NQ can be a little hard. Cartier is like, I want it. How many contracts you said? 1? Oh, I'm in 10. No big deal. Jane, I'm cooling. 20K a day. I'm cool. I'm like, what do you mean by that? You know what I'm saying? Like, just Cartier fearless, man. And, I appreciate Cartier for being that person. And if there's one thing I can say about Cartier is I felt like out of all the students, she was the one who definitely caught on the fastest and was able to help out, those who are asking questions come along. There'd be times where, people ask a question and I'm typing out the answer in real time and Cartier answers it before me. I'm like, okay, either I'm doing a great job or she's coming from my spot. Either way, I'm taking it personal. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, okay, I love to see it though. I'm playing. I wasn't taking it personal. So, it's just, I appreciate you, Cartier, for being, a resilient person. Because once again, she was one of those people, when she reached out to me about the mentorship, she was very, like intentional with her questions. She was really asking me, okay, what does the mentorship consist of? What am I going to be learning? What do you do? Like, she didn't just jump in and learn. Like, she was very curious, because I don't think she really had much of trading experience or any trading back. Like, she's just one of those like new people who joined Crystal and jumped into mentorship. And I thank God that mentorship was mine, because I feel like, I was really able to see her from like a bird's eye view and an up close perspective, just grow. And now, like I said, Cartier, one of those people well on her way to being funded, and that's a beautiful thing to see. And it's one thing I genuinely like, once again, do like a lot about Cartier, is like, I be in the lives and she be calling stuff out. And, like, that's one thing I've always like preached from the beginning of my mentorship is, yes, I'm here to teach y'all, but at the end of the day, I want everyone to be able to do this on their own, because at the end of the day, I want y'all to be able to fish for you. So, I can teach y'all how to do it, and that's obviously what I'm here for. But at the end of the day, I want all of y'all to be able to do this on your own. And I have nothing but absolute belief in Cartier to be able to do that. So, Cartier, thank you for joining. Like, really, I do thank you for joining. You know what? I can't even say you were a blessing to teach, because you caught on after the first class. Like I can't sit and say, oh, you were no. Like, you almost made it too easy. Like, like, what I mean? She would ask a question here and there. Like, Cartier reminds me of that one student in the back of the class that was just quiet, just. But if the teacher ever called on abruptly, they know the answer. That's who Cartier is. Just someone that, not gonna say too much, just gonna keep it P in the back of class. But if I called on her and I said, what's this and the third, she gonna be, it's this. Why are you asking me? Why are you asking? I'm like, oh, okay, my bad. Go on then. Trade by yourself, little demon. But no, she definitely is like that, y'all. Cartier is definitely like that in every capacity. I don't say that lightly. And I'm thankful that, once again, along with wins, I got to witness Cartier have a absolutely huge day on NQ. I forgot how much she made that day, but I just know it was a crazy day. But once again, I'm glad that I got to share that with her, because, she entered, like I said, Cartier, she entered when no one would. Like Cartier, bottom line, if Cartier was a soldier, she's the first one in. Like she said, Cartier, her biggest day, slight 5K, nothing too much. Just a slight 5K. Just a little, it's just $5,000. It's really not that much. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? So just, Cartier's a monster. And I'm glad that I can say that's something I took a very small part in creating. So Cartier, I wish you nothing but the best. And, if you ever need help, you know who to reach out to. So absolutely got you. Okay, now, next person I want to get to. So I don't know if she's here right now. Okay, Alyssa. Okay. Once again, Alyssa is one of those people, bro. I got to give Alyssa a hug. Like, I don't even want to talk. I'm just going to hug Alyssa for a little bit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Alyssa's just one of those people. Like, Alyssa joined my mentorship. If I'm not mistaken, she was just about to give birth to her next child. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she was in labor in one of my classes, like almost going into labor. And when I found out, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, no, stop. I'm not that important. Trading is not that, like, I mean, like, she would have, like you said, like, earbud in, like mother of the year, I mean, just, I was blown away. I'm like, you did what now? But once again, Alyssa, one of those people, I believe Alyssa, if I'm not mistaken, is a mother of 3. I could be mistaken on that, but the point of the matter is, like, there was one point in time, yes, 3. Okay, yes. So Alyssa's a mother of 3, and shout out to the newborn and everything else like that. Big Mama Alyssa, we let us see it, man. We let us see it. And I assigned homework one time, and she just messaged me like, "Hey Jane, I'm sorry, I won't be able to get it done in time," and everything else like that. I'm like, you're good. Like, once again, I'm gonna say it to the end of this. If anything, my mentees and these people are nothing less than resilient. This is a brand new mother who's apologizing to me that she can't get homework done while raising 3 kids. Bro, don't. Because I know I'm going to be punished if I'm like, how could you? What? You know, like, no, I am never seeing the light of day if I were to do that. So, like, I just, the one thing I appreciate about Alyssa, you know, and Alyssa too is one of those people, you know, where she's very quiet, you know, and she's only going to ask questions if she genuinely has one, you know, like it's not going to be like, you know, she's asking, you know, questions just to ask them, like they are intentional questions because she wants a intentional answer, you know, or a genuine answer. So Alyssa, I had nothing but a great time teaching you. You're an absolute amazing mother. And I have no doubt in my mind that one day this is absolutely going to be something that you're going to be able to teach to your kids. And I feel like, you know, that's a very big thing because, you know, trading's hard as is. And this is something, you know, that I have no doubt that you can eventually pass down because I feel like that's like a goal for everyone. You know, we all want to teach someone. And, you know, just all around, I had a great time with like teaching Alyssa really everything. And if there's one thing I can say that I have enjoyed in Alyssa's growth is, once again, it's almost like similar to Pharaoh, is becoming a more confident trader. Alyssa's one of the few people I can actually say that like publicly holds herself accountable and has no problem with that. Like she has no problem saying like, you know, today I was fearful. Today I didn't execute properly. Today I didn't do this. Like she's very one to be like, it's on me. No, that's my fault. And I feel like that's something that, like, once again, you really need to have a trader, because if you're making excuses, if you're not, you know, holding yourself accountable in this and the third way, you know, it becomes very difficult for you to grow. And I have enjoyed watching Alyssa's growth in every way. And once again, I have no doubt in my mind, Alyssa is going to be the next person to become a funded futures trader. And I cannot wait until I get that message, Jaden, I'm funded. I'm going to do a backflip. Well, I can't say that because Sierra does backflips. I'm going to do a front flip. Something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm a breakdance, pick some, you know. So with that being said, Alyssa, love teaching you. Absolutely love teaching you. Nothing but an absolute pleasure to teach. And I wish you nothing but the best. And I know you're gonna do nothing but the best. So there's definitely that. All right, where's she at? All right, I'm gonna need Jazz, I'm gonna need you to turn your camera on because you're next. I'm gonna need to see that camera on. It's off right now. All right. What's up, Jazz? All right, y'all. So where do I begin with Jazz, man? She covered her face up. Well, first of all, Jazz, I'm gonna start off with the great news. Okay. Jazz, I'm extremely proud of you. Jazz, as of today, became a funded trader with Top Step. I am beyond proud of you, Jazz. I have seen your struggles, I have seen your frustrations, and once again, I've seen you be resilient. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, with that being said, Jazz is an extremely hard worker. And I don't mean that in the way of like trading. I mean like in life, you know, like there would be times where Jazz was working, you know, just 60+ hour weeks, but still trying to carve out time to like learn how to trade. And I once again, that's something I can only imagine. You know, I told Jazz all the time, you know, like when I first started my mentorship, you know, way back when last year, I was working 2 jobs. So I personally connect with Jazz on that level of frustration. I know what it's like to work 2 jobs and still trying to make time to trade, you know, not have any type of social life and just be like mad and like, and not saying Jazz was, but I know I was, but and okay, Jazz was mad, you know what I'm saying? Because it's angering, you know, like dang, I ain't got no time. And you know, I just find like that's just like how God works, you know, that on the last day of round one mentorship, Jazz gets funded. Trading and Q. Y'all stress me out. But nonetheless, you know, just Jazz, all in all, I really do appreciate you for joining my mentorship because I know how long you've been trying to like just find something that works for you in trading. And you know, I appreciate, you know, how much you like really wanted to make it in this. And I'm glad that you know that you're finally at that point now where you're funded. Shout out to you. You're funded now, and now you can start making like real money from this. And Jazz, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this was a pretty good investment. You know what I'm saying? Very, very good investment. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, Jazz, you're going to be absolutely fine going forward. Just remember what I told you this morning. It says now it's about taking it slow. Build that account up, build that capital. Don't be focused on the money. Now it's about keeping it long term and keeping that account. So, with that being said, oh yeah, trust me, you're gonna get them top step payouts. Like I said, it's all fun and games. Trading is cool till the withdrawals hit. Then it's a reality, and that's going to be your reality very soon. And I can say this too, Jazz. I pray for real for you that through trading you can work less because you deserve it. And I know you want that for yourself too. So keep going. You're going to do great and you're going to be great. But I appreciate you for joining my mentorship. Oh, and that's another thing too. Jazz joined late. I was like almost like a week and a half into the mentorship. And I didn't want to accept any new people because people will fall behind. I just knew it'd become hard. But she asked, she did not beg. She just simply asked, I really want to join. I know how to dedicate myself. I know how to allocate my time. And I was like, okay, I trust her. And she absolutely showed up and showed out. And she's one of the people that got funded during her time with me. And like I said, I love to see that. So shout out to Jazz. Next person I want to get into is she here? I don't know if she's here. All right, I'm just I guess I'm gonna have to talk on it. She's not here right now, but the other person who got funded during their mentorship with me is Lay. Lay, once again, one of those people, been in Crystal for a little bit, and she joined my mentorship and she got funded. She's now, once again, another funded top step trader. Just to speak on Lay, Lay is once again a very, very, very nice person. Just want to help out everyone. She's very soft-spoken, very sweet, always want to just be there for everyone. So I can honestly say that I was there and kind of witnessed the text when she said she got funded. And I was driving, almost swerved off the road because I'm like, I got a funded mentee. Lay was the first. And, I can say this, the reason why I take getting funded so personal is because it took me forever to get funded. It took me a long time to, hit that, I'm a funded trader level. And, to see that, I got people now who are getting funded like this. I have no doubt in my mind that every one of my mentees are going to get funded. To get funded in 6 weeks, being brand new to trading, I don't care what no one says. That's almost next to unheard of. So I have now 2 anomalies in that. And like I said, that made me happy because it showed me that, I do know how to teach. I do know what I'm doing. And I didn't just believe myself, but I believe myself because they gave me reason to believe in me. So Lay, when you watch this, why didn't you show up? I'd have said so much more. She's from Louisiana, so she's from the boot, got love for everyone in Louisiana. I believe she owes me a bowl of crawfish and a po' boy when I do come to Louisiana. So Lay, I'm expecting that. So with that being said, once again, Lay was just an absolute love. Oh, and some beignets. I'm glad you remind me, Fab, and some beignets. But absolutely love teaching Lay. But just like majority of my students, not really want to ask too many questions. But when she asks, it's for a reason, and I appreciate people like that because that shows me that they know what they're doing and like needs just a little bit of help. Let me see who's the next person I want to get to in the list. Scroll down. All right, so now I've never been to the state, but I've always wanted to go. Where is she at? Haley, where you at, Haley? Is your camera on? Let me see where Haley at. Where's Haley at, man? Hold on, I gotta find Haley. Scrolling. Okay, there she is. What's up, Haley? So once again, Haley, one of the people, one of the first people along with Mushy who was like basically banging on my door, like, so I heard about the mentorship. When's it starting? No, I'm really not here to play with you. Like I need to get in this like now. So that's one thing I appreciate about Haley. Like, is once again very, very intentional, very, very motivated. Haley, once again, she was always one to submit every single homework assignment. She's also very sweet and nice person. Like, it's one thing I appreciate about Haley for real. It's just that like she really does take it slow. Like, I feel like a lot of people jump into trading and they're about making money quick. They're about making like they make it all about the money. Haley is just about, I just want to learn the skill. Like, and I feel like she definitely had a different mindset than I feel like what a lot of people like in general have. She's more about taking it slow, doing what she has to do, and going there. And now I believe she just bought 2 top step accounts, and you're gonna be the next to pass it. Trust me, I know. And we got it. I believe in you, Haley. And I with Haley, if there's one thing I can say, I definitely do appreciate you too, is you know, you are an extremely, extremely, extremely nice, and I feel like I already said that, but like you're just a sweet person, like Moji, like you Moji, just oh god, I wish I could combine you two into one person. Like I love nice people, because I try to be a nice person. So I appreciate that there's people in this world that are nice. And when I was sick, like I said, I hate to bring it up again, but she was once again one of those people who, Jane, are you okay? You're doing good, you ready to get back? Just I love that, and I appreciate people who checked out with me during that time. But Haley, it was an absolute joy teaching you. I appreciate you for once again submitting every homework assignment and once again giving thorough breakdown analysis. And because that's how I can really confirm that that everyone knows what they're doing. And just to speak on it one more time. For any of you, who are planning on joining my round 2 or just any out here, I love about this. I cannot force anyone here to do homework. I can't, because at the end of the day, this is school. You know what I'm saying? And I can't force someone to do homework, but Haley's one of those people that for every assignment, she would always ask, okay, when's the due date? Okay, you sure it's due this day? And when it was due, oh, Jane, here, like PDFs. I'm like, I love the energy. I'm gonna throw you a little like $100 something. That's some great homework. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I loved about it. So Haley, once again, I appreciate you for joining. It was an absolute joy teaching you. And once again, I mean, if you need help, I got you. I got you every time. So I appreciate all you. Oh, let's see who's next. Let's see, we got Miss Young. Where's Miss Young at? Where's Miss Young? Is she here? Okay, yeah, she is. So Miss Young, once again, one of those people. She's another mother. I believe I have 2 mothers to my knowledge. It's Miss Young and Alyssa. But once again, just one of those people. I truly commend anyone here who is a mother and trying to learn trading, because once again, I can only imagine what it's like, or just being, a parent, trying to learn trading, take care of a kid and, learn this, like this is a new skill, once again, she has a newborn and, or just like children that just need constant attendance and like taken care of. So, I appreciate her for joining my mentorship to begin with. Once again, just another one of my students who was very active, always asked questions, and was actually some of the people that would actually reach out to me to schedule a one-on-one. And I guess like the reason why, I'm so big on, all my students, future mentees of mine and previous, scheduling a one-on-one with me is because, that shows me that, that you do need help. And I want to help. That I'm so big on help because I don't want no one to fall behind. I'm real big on that. So, to see that, in real time it was very motivating for me, because like she was telling me just like how to like basically like she asked one day like, okay, like how do I go about like with trading and everything else like that, and, like being a mom and everything. I just try to tell her, like obviously your mom first, but just try to do what you can and I'm gonna help you. And Miss Young, I got you forever. If you ever need help with anything with trading, whether you feel like you're struggling, you feel down, I don't care what the case is, I got you. Because at the end of the day, I can only imagine what it's like trying to be a mother, trying to learn this stuff. So I appreciate you very, very, very much for joining, and I had an absolute wonderful time teaching you. And once again, I appreciate you as well for being one of the few people, who consistently submitted every homework assignment without question. And the breakdowns always made sense. And I can honestly say, she's probably one of the people too. I enjoyed seeing her post her profits, probably like a lot more than most, because just speak on myself, I was one of those people in school, just from like a personal standpoint, I personally struggled just because, I didn't catch on everything as fast. So and I'm not saying Miss Young did, but I know how struggling it can get when you see people, maybe exceeding faster than you or doing this, maybe even better than you. And, you feel like, oh man, I'm kind of falling behind, but she showed up for 7 weeks. And now I'm starting to see her more and more active in the gains chat. And that is something that it just means the world to me. It means the world to me. And, I'm happy that, she joined this journey to begin with. And, once again, you're going to be another person too. You will be able to teach this to your kids. I promise you. So definitely thank you for joining. Got mad love for you. Let me see who else I want to get to. Zoe. So is Zoe here? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. So, oh yeah, that's right. So Zoe, unfortunately, she wasn't able to make it tonight. She did let me know. So Zoe does a lot of traveling for work. It's kind of what her job requires. So she was doing a lot of traveling. I mean, she would be like here, and then she's there, and then she's there, just like always constantly traveling. But once again, never made excuses. Just always ask for help. Would always like try to catch up on the videos, as fast as possible. And that's just, once something I can appreciate. Once again, I'm gonna say it till I'm blue in the face. Every one of my students, if nothing else, they are resilient. She showed up once again every class, when she could. And I kind of felt bad for her because, at times she would be behind the most because of just the natural just how her job was. She's constantly always on the road, constantly moving. Even tonight, right now, I believe she's at a business conference. I mean, who has a business conference at 10 o'clock? That's insane, side note. But I'm saying, like, but still catching up on the videos and, always reaching out for one-on-one help. And like, that's like something I feel like I can say I appreciate about her the most, is because most people, when they fall behind in a mentorship, I don't care what, like, they tend to just give up. Like, okay, I wasted my time. I'm gonna just, when it's over, it's over. I paid whatever I paid, and it just is what it is. That's not her. That is not her at all. Even throughout the whole mentorship, even though she was behind, she stayed active, and she always let me know, hey, I'm going back on Tuesday. I'm gonna need to sleep in a little bit. So can we go over around this time? I would carve out time out of my day because I understood, that she is trying her best. She's just behind just due to the natural thing of work. And I'm gonna tell y'all this right now, y'all. I can say it till I'm blue in the face, but for real, y'all can't make excuses. I understand life is hard, things get in the way, but for real, when you join a mentorship, make that dedication to yourself. Don't make it to me, because I'm gonna help. I'm gonna give you my all. Like, I'm going to give you everything I got, but you need to give everything you got to you. It's a team effort. We are a team. So, because of that, oh no, it stopped. Okay. Is Zoom giving me issues? Okay, I'm back. Okay, great. Woo! Almost had a little mini heart attack there. We're good though. But yeah, no, nonetheless, y'all. Zoe, I appreciate you for joining the mentorship as well. You're one of those people too that I hope that with trading, you don't have to work as much so you can have more free time to do this. And I absolutely want that for you. So thank you, Zoe, for joining the mentorship. And like I said, I had a great time. And don't worry, I got you if you ever need help. I got all y'all. Let me see who else is next. All right. Let me see if she's here. Let me see Monet. Where's Monet at? Is Monet here? Okay. She's here. Okay, I see her. So Monet. So I can honestly say this, out of every student I have had, Monet probably asked me the most questions. And once again, that's something I appreciate, because to me, when you ask questions, that shows me that, you are paying attention. And, Monet was always one to like be like almost, I don't want to say after every class, but I really did appreciate how she wouldn't allow herself to fall behind. Like, if there's the smallest thing she didn't understand, whether it was when I was teaching like in the moment or after the recording or everything else, Jaden, yeah, you got to break this down again, bro. Like, explain it better and like now, because it wasn't good enough. Now I'm playing, but like I really do appreciate like Monet, because like I said, I feel like Monet made me a better teacher, because I wanted to make sure that I was always teaching things at a level that everyone can understand. And that's just one thing I want to speak on, y'all. I try to make my mentorship as easy as possible for everyone here to understand, because trading is hard enough as is. So I just wanted to create something and build a program that everyone could learn from, because I understand, how we all want to do this. And, I understand how complicated trading can get. And, Monet was one of those people that, I could tell very early on that, I need to change my teaching style. And it's not just for her. It's not just because of her. It's for everybody else. I just want to make things as easy as possible. I want to basically this is what I want. I just wanted to lay the bricks on the ground, and I just want y'all to walk y'all way into being profitable. I'll do the work. Don't matter to me. As long as y'all walk that path, y'all be just fine. Because that is true. At the end of the day, y'all are gonna be the one to walk that path. And I just want everyone to walk it. So once again, Monet showed up for 7 straight weeks, never made an excuse, showed up every class, and everything else like that. So, Monet, I appreciate you. I had an absolute joy trading, teaching you throughout the whole course of mentorship. And I, once again, no doubt in my mind, you're definitely going to be one of the next people to get funded. Like, you're very, very much so. And I believe in you 100%, especially with how you're able to not only understand my strategy, but you really know how to explain it to others if need be. So definitely appreciate you for that. Let me see. I think I got a couple more people. Give me 1 second, y'all. And okay, so where's she at? Is she here? Is Tiana here? Is Tiana here? Let's see some. I think she's here. Okay, I think she's here. Yeah, so Tiana was one of, once again, as far as people like, okay, when's that mentorship starting? She was actually the second person to join my mentorship. I never forgot that. Like I know who was the first. The first was Mushy, and right after her was Tiana. So, I never really forgot, who joined and everything else like that. So once again, Tiana, I had an absolute joy teaching you. Just one of the people that showed up once again every class, watched every recording, and I appreciate her for scheduling a one-on-one with me throughout the mentorship, because like I said, y'all, I'm real big on scheduling one-on-ones if you do join my mentorship, because that shows me that that you really do want to learn this stuff, and if there's something that you are struggling on, that's where I come in to help. So she was one of the people. We scheduled a one-on-one, and it was a very long one-on-one. I mean, I think we were like pushing like it was like an hour or something. And this was at the time, during when I was sick. My voice was jacked up, I was trying my best and everything else like that. And I'm apologizing. And she was like, bro, you're fine. Like, I can tell you're almost on a respirator. Like, bro, you're like all good, and like so that's just something I appreciate. But no, I really did enjoy teaching you, Tiana. And I can honestly say, I do see posting in the gains chat, and I definitely look to see posting more in the gains chat as time goes on. So had an absolute joy teaching you. And once again, if y'all ever need help, tell my mentees, I got you. Y'all know who to come to. So with that being said, just really did enjoy that. And I don't believe she was able to join as well. But Mariah, when you do see this, I had an absolute joy teaching you as well. Is she here? Is Mariah here? Yeah, I don't think she was. So yeah, I had a joy teaching as well. Mariah is one of those people too. Very busy life, but once again, didn't make any excuses. Showed up as much as she could, and she's gonna keep on doing great things. And if you ever need help, let me know, and I will absolutely be here to help you. And like I said, y'all, I love to help. I really do. I hope I show that. I really do love to help out everyone. So now I'm gonna give, if anyone would like to, if any of my mentees would like to say anything, in the Zoom, let me know. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab my charger for my computer. Give me 2 seconds, running low on battery. Give me 2 seconds. Hold up. So we're back. My apologies. All right. If anyone has anything from my mentorship that they would like to say, maybe about me, and because like I said, this is gonna go in the general, so everyone's gonna see it. So if y'all got anything you may want to say about me, say how horrible I was, or anything like that, now's the time to speak. Just know if you do, I'm all fun's over, okay? And I know who you are. So let me see. Does anyone like anything they like to say? Kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm giving y'all the floor like this if y'all do want to speak, but I do hope to hear something from someone. I'm nervous. Moji, of course. Okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I may only have Moji speak and stop everything. I don't trust none of you. I really don't trust no one outside of maybe Moji and Lewis. That is it. I promise it might just be Moji and Lewis, and we're gonna cut it there because I don't know, man. I don't know. Y'all might lie on my name and you gonna trigger me. But all right. Let me see. Let me go to Moji now and meet her. Hold on. Trying to find you, Moji. All right.
Hi everyone. I'm so shy. Um, okay, so let me start with you, Jaden. Actually, I wanted to say this. Honestly, I have no idea what made me want to join your mentorship. Um, I just like knowledge, and since I decided that trading was going to be my new job, I was like, okay, you're doing a mentorship, I'm going to join. I have to say that was one of the best decisions of my life because um I would say you are one of you're the reason why I'm not gonna get another 9 to 5. Quite honestly, that's just the truth. Um and I am super grateful for you, like for you to like making the decision to share what you came up with us, because like it's your strategy, it's your brain, and you decided to share it with us. And I'm also grateful for you putting me in your mentorship, to you and Sierra for that. That's like side note, not really gonna talk about that. And you have been an amazing teacher. Like you just broke it down like so easy. It was like one, two, three. There was never a time where I felt like I have to go back. Honestly, I have not gone back to watch any of the Zooms because I don't have to. And that is like a testament to you being a teacher. So thank you so much. Heart you. Love you. Then I want to say, if you are planning on learning how to trade futures, go to Jaden. Like that's it's that simple. Like it's very simple. You want to learn how to trade futures, you want his strategy that works, like there's just do it. Like this is confirmation. Like this is not an ad. Yeah, it has really been amazing. I can't wait to get funded. Like I'm gonna blow you up. Side note, I did 3 accounts. Um yeah. So yeah, that's it. It's just you've been amazing. I think you're awesome. And yeah, I'm not gonna say some other things just because I don't want to get in trouble. So that's it for me.
Moji, I appreciate you so much. I got nothing but love for you too. And like I said, I'm glad that you don't know what made you join my mentorship, but I'm glad you did. So, thank you very, very much, Moji. Like I said, I'm gonna say it ever. I couldn't ask for a better student, bro. You are an absolute Moji. You are truly, I mean, you're the most warm-hearted, welcoming person I have ever met in my life. And Moji, if anyone is ever mean to you, just slide them my way. It's over. I'm personally, I'm not gonna incriminate myself, but y'all don't be mean emoji, or you're gonna have to see me. That's all I'm gonna say. So with that being said, Moji, thank you very much. Um, my dog Lewis, where my dog's at? Oh, tonight Drake drops his album. Where my dog's at? Okay, yeah, where Lewis at? Let me see. Saying I look shifty is crazy. See, or no, Sierra's a goofball, bro. Oh my god. Let me see. Lewis, do you still want to say something? Or Eliana, you said you have to go. Do you want to say something before Lewis? Oh, you got to go now? Like right now? I'm gonna wait to see when Eliana responds. But Lewis, if Eliana can't talk, I'm gonna let you go. Let me find Lewis. Okay, okay, Eliana, I got you. I got you.
I just want to say Jaden, he is like truly the best mentor. Now, don't come for me, Sierra. If you're still on here, I'm so sorry. But I'm gonna cut it there. I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it. Jaden is truly just
Nah,
so
go ahead and say it.
inspiring. He's inspiring. He just was something that like really stands out with me is that he really like makes sure that everybody understands what he's teaching. And he makes sure that everybody is on the same page. Like even with his one-on-ones, we're done with the mentorship technically. He's still going to be doing one-on-ones. Like he's making sure that even after the mentorship that everybody is like still on the same page and everybody knows what they had to know before leaving the mentorship. And I just think that's so special and so admirable. And yeah, I got to go, but that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you very much, Eliana. And like I said, I enjoyed teaching you for the whole time being, and I wish nothing but the best for you. And I can't wait till you get funded. And just, I know you got to go, but like I told you this morning, stay resilient because it's going to happen. I believe in you, and I know it's going to happen. All right. I want everyone to start. I want dog emojis in the chat. I want to see dogs in the chat. Lewis, I'm coming to you, bro. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Woof woof. Boy, Wall Street.
What's up, everyone?
What's good?
It's a small speech. I'll try my best to say it since I'm not good at English.
Hey, bro, drop it in Spanish, bro. We good. I don't care. Drop it in Spanish, bro. Just give me a little bit of English, but drop that Spanish, bro. Come on. Let's go.
Okay. I just want to thank Jaden for the opportunity and giving me the chance with this mentorship. I was able to learn a lot. Although I am not yet funded, I know I will be getting there pretty soon. I also want to say it was nice to meet everyone, and I want to wish you guys the best and luck with other futures and vendors.
Appreciate that, Lewis.
That's it. I'm fucking nervous.
You don't drop a little Spanish on me. I'm a if you do, I'm gonna ask Eliana to translate it for me after. If you, it's completely up to you though, bro.
In Spanish?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Nada, les quiero agradecer a todos. Estuvo muy bien el Discord. Está padrísimo. Aprendí mucho, aprendí de Jaden, aprendí de todos ustedes. Todos eran buenos conmigo. Cada cosa que ocupaba, ahí estaba Jaden. Me estaba apoyando. Eliana, te quiero agradecer mucho por ayudarme a hacer translate. That's it.
So I actually had a Google Translate. I'm going on the whole time. That translates to Jaden's the GOAT, and I'm amazing at what I do. So Lewis, I appreciate you, bro.
Muchas
Nah,
gracias.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you though, bro. All right. Khalees, for sure. Khalees, I got you. Let me find Khalees.
All right, so I don't want to take too much time because it's quite a bit late here as well. But
I've never heard her voice before. This is like, I'm not lying, y'all. I told you she was from London. I told y'all.
But yeah, I actually joined this mentorship from watching Jaden's Psych Zooms. I think that was the selling deal for me. I think just the way he just articulated himself a bit, I really just gravitated towards that. So I just took the chance and said, let me join Jaden's Zoom. And at the same time, I was in Sierra's mentorship as well. So doing them both simultaneously, it was a bit, at first I was sort of kind of cheating on options because I started with options first and I was like, oh yeah, options my husband didn't know. Later on, I realized that I really love futures. I think the way that Jaden has taken his time to actually explain his strategy and really ensure that everyone sort of had that good setup and ensure everyone was on the same page and on the same level, reaching out to us separately, having one-to-ones and stuff like that. I think the way that Jaden teaches and just the way he carries out himself, I think has been great. And I just want to say thank you to Jaden and thanks to everyone. And if there's anyone out there that is really considering, joining this mentorship and stuff like that, I think Jaden is the best thing to do and Jaden is the best one to go because the way that he just explained things a lot, breaks down the strategy. It's like, it's 20%. that work, and then 8% you just got to execute. So I think hands down, yeah, Jaden is it. Thank you guys so much.
Khalees, thank you so much. It's honestly gonna, you might be the reason why everyone joins my mentorship, because I think we can all agree, is that not like the most interesting voice, best voice I've ever heard in your life? I know it is for me. So with that being said, thank you, Khalees. If I just might have to give you I don't even know, whatever it is. I just might have to throw you a little 20 ball because thank you for so much for speaking. All right. Let me see here. Does anyone else want to say something? If not, that is completely okay. Avery, let's go, big Avery. Let's go, Avery. Shout out to Avery. We're not gonna say her government name. Avery, that was a funny moment, though. We're not gonna speak on it. That was a funny moment.
Hi, everybody. I just want to say thank you to Jaden, because if it wasn't for Jaden, I probably would not be trading. I literally started trading as a summer hobby just because I wanted to learn something last minute. And his mentorship started a couple weeks after. And I was I was just really happy with the classes because I joined, I did not have any experience prior to trading. And I personally think that if I started with options, I probably would have given up, because from what I've known so far, it kind of sounds difficult, but futures, with the way Jaden teaches it, he makes it so easy to understand, so easy to catch on. He breaks down everything perfectly. And I highly recommend taking his mentorship. So if you're thinking about it, this is your sign.
And Avery, like I said, I really do appreciate you for joining, because it was one thing I can say about Avery, just to recap on her. Like I said, I've seen Avery active in the games chat, but there's one thing I can say I definitely love that Avery's doing now is, like Pharaoh, she sends me pictures along with her profits. And that personally, as like a teacher, it helps me analyze and break down these trades, with her, to like, it makes me know, it lets me know that she's doing the right thing, and she's absolutely doing the right thing. I believe Avery said by the end of the month she's going to be funded. I think it's going to be the end of next week. I think end of next week, we're going to see Avery with a funded certificate. I really do believe that. And Avery, like I said, enjoy teaching you for every single moment that I had you. So thank you. All right. Anyone else wanna speak on? If not, like I said, completely okay. Completely okay. Mushy, you trying to say something? You trying to say something, Mush? All right. All right, Mushy, I ain't gonna lie to you. One wrong thing, I'm cutting the whole audio. Don't play with me. I'm gonna lay the ground now. Mushy, when I catch you, Mushy, if you say the wrong thing, Mushy, I promise you, Mushy, you got one try at this. All right, let me find Mushy. Y'all, hey, and for everyone in the future who watches this, you don't know Mushy. Okay, so Mushy, okay, yeah, I think this is the right one.
Hey y'all.
What up, Mushy?
I'm gonna be nice.
Uh-huh.
I only got everything nice to say anyway, so
Go for it,
don't
Mushy.
worry. So I joined because I remember I missed Sierra's, so I just remember learning from Rico and Wall Street, and they said futures first. It's the easiest. It's better than options. So I joined Jaden's, and literally is ABC 1, 2, 3, easy. So 10% is the strategy, 90% is your psychology, and that's what gets me. So literally, it's the easiest thing. If you want to make money and you want to know 1 + 1 = 2, and you want to get your money, join Jaden's mentorship. It is the easiest. I know a lot of people struggle on when to enter, when to get out. It's literally enter at step 3, exit at step 6. So please, it's just that easy. And I know, like, I just be joking and it's a game to me, but that's how I like really enjoy just trading. And I know, like, yeah, I was saying, like, if I know I joke a lot, but I know Jaden just understands because I always watch his psychology Zooms, and I know he been through stuff that I've been through. So I trust Jaden with whatever he says I need to do and improve on. Like, he's gonna understand because he's been through it. As young as he is, like, he's been through a lot and he knows how to overcome that. And it's seeing him make all this money each day, and even if he makes a loss and getting through it, I know I can one day do the same thing. So thank you, Jaden.
We got nothing but love for you, Mush. Got nothing but love for you. And like I said, Mushy, I believe in you, Mush. I believe in you, and I know that you're gonna believe in you too. So trust me when I say you're gonna be there one day. Like I said, we was them blue collar peoples. We used to working hard. This ain't nothing new. We used to put on them steel toe boots and going to work. Thank God I don't do that no more. But nonetheless, thank God I don't do it because I'm gonna have to kick a dough down. But all right. Let me see. I'm kind of hesitant, but all right, Pharaoh, you got the floor next. And then we're gonna go Alyssa. I believe Alyssa wants to say something. So we're gonna go Pharaoh, then Alyssa. Ah, here we go.
You said hesitant. I said, bitch. Nah, but for real. So, yeah, I be talking a lot of shit to you, man. I know I do. But I really got love for you, Jaden. Like, and I can't stress this enough. Like, it's inspiring. Like, you know, I was in Sierra's mentorship. And then I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I got my toes in the water. And then I seen like, hey, what's this futures thing? You know what I mean? And just like being like watching you like live trading before you even started your mentorship to like watching you get funded. But I was crying and I wasn't even funded, you know? And when I found out that you were doing your mentorship, I was like, am I a trader if I start trading Heiken Hashi's? You know what? Fuck it, I'm a trader. But yeah, if y'all are not in the mentorship or like you're new to Crystal, like Jaden's been here since like my first day, and I think I was here when there was like 1,000 people. And he's genuine about caring about people, about teaching people, about making sure that like you know what you're doing and you're confident in what you're doing. He's like I feel like compared to like the other traders, he's more conservative. And to me, that shows me that it's gonna last. It's gonna go far. It's gonna last longer. Like the risky trades are fun, and I used to take risky trades. Like Jada could tell you when when we first got on futures, he was like, "Don't trade NQ." I was like, "Hey Jaden, I just made 5,000 on NQ." Next day, "Hey Jaden, I just blew 5,000 on NQ." But like his psychology, like webinars, and like his emphasis on like confidence and back testing and knowing your strat and having patience and discipline, like it sounds redundant and he can be annoying and irritating about it, but like it's really true. Like the days when I'm like green, I'm like, damn, Jaden was right. I'm not gonna tell him that, but what he's saying is like, okay, I got to do this every day. And then when I lose, I'm like, shit, I wasn't disciplined. I over leveraged. I didn't have good risk management. You know, like just the simple like principles Jaden always talks about. And yeah, man, like I thank God for like bringing Crystal Academy to my life and bringing Jaden into my life and like being a mentor. I'm not gonna say that again. A lot, but he's not only a mentor, he's a friend and somebody I genuinely care about and look up to and want to continue to like succeed. And you know, if you ever need anything, man, I'm here. I'm gonna talk shit the whole time, but I'll be here.
Pharaoh, that was nothing less than an absolutely amazing response. Like I said, I have appreciated your growth, and I hope that you, if nothing else, just continue to build on your confidence, because I have seen you grow from a hesitant trader to you're almost like someone like I wake up every day and I expect you to end the day green. I don't think about if you're, I expect you to. And I love that I have that expectation, because I can only have that expectation if I have, you know, the utmost confidence in you, because that's a confidence I have in myself. Every day I wake up and I hop on the computer, I believe I'm going to end the day green, and I know I'm going to be profitable. And Farrah's one of those people I can definitely say, you know, I have no doubt in my mind that she's going to be profitable. And when she loses, if it does happen, I know she knows why. And that is the most important thing, because when you know why you're losing, you can correct it, because you are always in control. And that's one thing I always try to preach throughout the mentorship. You know, everyone should be blessed that, you know, if you're able to tell why you're losing, because trading is something that you have control. You know what your problem is, you know what the problem is at hand. And if you can, you know, correct that, you know, the world is eventually going to be yours. It's just up to you to take it. And, you know, Farrah's one of those people, she's definitely taking trading by force, and I'd love to see it. Alyssa, did you want to say something still? You can't? Okay. I just want to make sure. I thought you said something about earlier, wanted to, but okay. Let me go to Alyssa. Alyssa. Okay. Floor is yours.
All right. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna kind of keep this short. Yeah, the mentorship has been great. His strat is definitely good. A lot, a lot of it, of course, like what you said, is mental. I'm really grateful that I joined it. I'm definitely, working on it. I love the confidence that, you have in me. I really appreciate that, because this week has been a little rough. I've had some losses, but yeah, definitely determined. Definitely want to get out of the 9 to 5, so I'm gonna keep working on it. I truly appreciate the mentorship very, very much. One of the biggest things that I appreciate about you is always the fact that you definitely work on our mental, like you motivate us to keep pushing through it, and to kind of look over it like a whole picture. So yeah, just want to keep it short. Thank you everyone. Yeah.
For sure. And listen, like I said, if nothing else, I think you are probably one of my favorite students, because like I said, you're a mother of 3 joining a mentorship. I mean, come on, that's just, it's just amazing. So Alyssa, once again, I appreciate you for joining to begin with. So definitely had an absolute pleasure teaching you. Anyone else wanna say something? If not, that is completely okay. I appreciate everyone who has spoken up and said something, but I guess I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes, see if anyone else has to speak. And if not, like I said, I'm gonna definitely, that's a wrap. But we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if anyone else has something to say. If not, completely cool. No, really thank y'all. Like I said, y'all, I thank y'all, man. I would not be able to do this if y'all didn't believe in me, and I would not be able to became who I would not be. I would have not became. I would not. Oh my gosh, became become. I would have not become who I became if not for y'all. You know, just constantly, trying to improve me, and everything else like that. So, like I said, y'all definitely gave me the confidence to do this. And just like Moji said, I can say that is something that definitely made me kind of hesitant to start a mentorship, is because this is a strategy I created. This isn't something you can go out and Google. This isn't something that you can really get help with. This isn't really something that you're going to find out. It is my own unique creation that I made on my own, and it works. And I mean, I can say that, but I have people here that are proving it, because they trade something I created. And that's why I feel like that's why my strategy is so important to me, because it's like my child. I made this, I created this, and I'm sharing. I feel like in a way this is like my gift to the world, and I thank God for that, for anything, because he's the one who gave me the eyes and the brain to be able to make this happen, and connect the dots to make this make sense. So I'm extremely appreciative for that. In a world where a lot of people, and there's nothing wrong with that, but where a lot of people are trading the same strategy, You know, here I am coming with this new one, trading Heikenashis. And although I face slander every day and fight for my life every day in the Discord because I trade Heikenashis, I still show up, I still bang out them profits, and my students still make that money too. And that's just really all I can ask for. So with all that being said, y'all, I am thankful for y'all. Thankful for all y'all. Yes, I did. I did birth some hiking demons. I did birth some hiking demons, and I love to see. I think that's one thing I'm gonna speak on too. I guess that I love seeing in the gains chat when I see people posting profits and they got that Heikenashis up on their charts. I'm like, oh yeah, that's me right there. That's me, big dog. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, let us see it. But all right, y'all. I don't think anyone has anything else to say, and I'm not gonna ask for any more because y'all have given me more than enough. I'm gonna miss y'all, man. Like I said, my round one, man. Like, I got nothing but love for all y'all. You know, I can say this much. I really did not want to have a big first class. Because I was nervous. Like I said, you don't understand. I was nervous. To even start a mentorship. But thanks to y'all, you know, I will definitely make sure I have a larger class size because I understand, you know, that this is something a lot of people want to learn. And in a way, y'all were almost like, I can't even say almost. Yeah, I probably took y'all serious more than I'll take every round going forward. Not that I'm a slack, like not that I'm a lack and not give the effort, but I just really wanted to make sure that with y'all, I was as close to perfect as I could be. And, you know, that's something I really prided myself on. Like, I really wanted to give y'all everything I had. And I left it all out there for 7 weeks. There is nothing else I could teach y'all that y'all don't already know. There is nothing more I can show. I gave y'all everything I had, you know, and I appreciate y'all for taking it. And now you're running with it and doing it on yourself. And now, you know, it's an absolutely beautiful blessing for me to see, you know, when I'm live trading and y'all are joining and y'all are seeing the same things I'm seeing. Because now, guess what? We're on the same page. So, Mushy, you're killing me, man. Nonetheless, like I said, I appreciate everyone who showed up tonight. I know this was a very, very long webinar. I know I've been talking for a little while. But like I said, this was a very important night for me, and I really wanted to celebrate all my students. So, nonetheless, y'all were absolutely, absolutely amazing. I'm gonna stop the recording now, and to anyone who is thinking about joining my round 2, or when you're seeing this video, whenever you do watch it, just know I got you. I really do. I'm very passionate about what I do. I love what I do. You know, they can give you all the testimonies you heard about it, but I just want to tell you, you know, through the camera that I love trading. I am a day trader and I trade with Heikenashis and I'm never changing. I don't care what you think. So with that being said, yeah, appreciate all y'all for coming. I'm going to stop the recording now.